John Stamos!
Yeah!
Oh,
yeah!
Man. What's up, guys? It's Brian.
Jesse.
You're watching MMA the hard way
in the car.
Well,
man, whew. It came and it went.
It came and it went, and it delivered.
1.7 million rough estimate.
Oh my gosh, can you believe Chael? I was in shock.
Oh.
Chael Sonnen submitting Shogun. I never would have, if you would have told me he was gonna jump up and pull guard and guillotine him in the first round, I would have said, you're nuts.
Brian Stan was the first to say Chael's got an underrated ground game, and Brian Stan should know he got caught too himself.
Yeah, well, we can talk all we want about that, but hey, great. Before you know it, you got another fight night
right around the corner.
Yeah, on August 28th, we're going to have Fight Night 27. Also, again on Fox Sports 1. Today, we're going to break down the prelims. And this is the Condit versus Campman 2 main event. But we got 7 prelims that we're going to break down. So how about you get us started there,
Sure,
Jess?
no problem. First one's Abel Trujillo versus Roger Bowling.
Yeah, Abel Trujillo.
Coming off of Khabib. So
yeah, he was on a 5-fight win streak. The guy has just been slaying dudes. He comes up against Khabib, and hey, that guy is number 10 in lightweight, and he kind of, he didn't win. But I got to tell you, he's going up against Roger Bowling, and I'd say Roger Bowling's on the chopping block.
Yeah, this is 2 losses already.
Yeah, his final Strikeforce fight was against Tarek Safdien, and then he lost his last one against Njokwani, and so he's on the chopping block, and I think Abel Trujillo should be putting him away. He
should be able to dispose of him pretty quickly. Up next is Ben Alloway versus Zach Cummings.
Yeah, Zach Cummings. Guy's not really, he's not ranked currently. Fight Matrix doesn't have him ranked, which is a little unusual since he has fought. Well, I think it's because he hasn't fought since 2012.
It's been a while, yeah. Injury, if I'm mistaken.
He was 2-0 in 2012, and thing is he's like a local guy. If you figure where this fight is taking place in the Midwest, a lot of the Midwest fighters are being highlighted. So he's dropping down. I saw in his history, I don't remember the fight, but he fought Ryan Gimo back in MFC in Canada.
Wow.
Kind of lost to him. So I'm thinking, the guy used to fight at 205. Now he's fighting at 185.
Wow. So hopefully he brings that strength with him. Yeah,
we'll see. Ben Alloway, he had been on a 6-fight win streak. He's 12-4. He's ranked as 213 as a welterweight.
It should be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Up next is James Head versus Jason High. Sorry about that. Skip one.
Yeah, so James Head, ranked at, Fight Matrix has him at 33 as a welterweight, going up against ranked 73 Jason High, former Strikeforce.
Jason High, his debut, he lost against Eric Silva, but, we'll see how he rebounds from that one.
Yeah. James Head, I think he's on the chopping block. He's
2-2, I think, or
yeah, he's 2-2 in the UFC, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And then up next, this time, Hatsu Hioki versus Darren Elkins.
Yeah, Hatsu Hioki, I consider him also on the chopping block. 2-fight losing streak. He's at ranked number 14th in the world, so it's not like he's
not a pushover.
Yeah.
Which, I've seen that happen a couple times.
Yeah, going up against Darren Elkins, that guy, he's full of energy. He's also a Midwest guy. He's from Indiana.
Corn-fed guy.
He's from Indiana, so he's going to have a lot of local. He's one of those Midwestern guys that they're gonna try to highlight.
He's going to have some good wrestling too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Then up next is Justin Edwards versus Brandon Thatch. Yeah,
both of these guys are middle of the pack. Middle of the pack. A lot of welterweights, here. Justin Edwards is coming off that win against Josh Neer, and Brandon Thatch, man, that dude, he's won his last 5 fights.
Well, the interesting thing of Justin Edwards is that he actually got into fighting by watching an MMA fight, the classic thing, went 6-0, and just said, "Hey, I could do that." went 6-0 in his first 6 fights, which is really cool. Another interesting point factor is that Darren's actually Brandon Thatch's same birthday as me, 7/11, July.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And his first loss was to a guy named Jesse.
There you go, dude. Interesting fact. So.
Up next is Dylan Andrews versus Papy Abedi.
Yeah.
I hope I got that right.
So Papy Abedi, he had been on the chopping block in the welterweight, the middleweight division.
Mm-hmm.
But then, boom, goes up against Bessim Yosef and pulls off the win. So he's, back in. But I got to say, he's going up a beast in Dylan Andrews.
Oh.
Dylan Andrews, the only Aussie, I think. One of Alloway is also an Aussie. On the card is his last 5 fights.
Five win streak.
Yeah, beat Jimmy Quinlan on his last one. And he's also ranked considerably higher than Papy Abedi. So I think that Dylan Andrews, it's his fight to lose.
It should be interesting. Papy's he's still got to bring it. He's still sort of on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Nickname is Macumbo, which means trouble in his native language. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, pretty good fights in the prelims.
It's going to be pretty good.
So that's all we got. Enjoy all the new subscribers. Thank you very much for your comments. We really appreciate that. Let us know what you think. And follow us on MMA The Hard Way or
Jesse1X
at Twitter. And look forward to bringing you the main fight. And we think we got a little bit of a surprise for you when we break down the main card.
Yep, a little bit of a surprise.
So stay tuned. And please subscribe right up there.
Thanks, my friends.